Hi, everybody. This is Commander X, and I'm so glad to talk to you all once again and do another video for you all. And this is a really important video, everybody. I would really like you to stop what you're doing if you can, just for a moment. Give me a moment of your time. This is probably the most important video that I have ever made. We have come to a point in this fight where the rubber has hit the road, and I know that so many of you have been so kind and so supportive and done so much and worked so hard for us to get to this point. But this is a little bit different, because now is an opportunity for you guys to get the fight, for you guys to have your voices heard. So for all of you, please listen and pay attention, because I really need your help. We need to do this. We need to get this done. What we're all going to do, what I'm asking all of you guys to do, and I'm doing it myself, is we're going to write letters to the judge in my case. And this is the most, again, the most important part, most important phase of this titanic battle to litigate this case. So I'm asking you all to write letters to the judge. Now, the instructions, I'm going to go over them with you, but the instructions are also in the description below in this YouTube video. So if you need further reference to them, and please, it's really important to try to follow those instructions as closely as you can. So I'm going to go over the guys, I know it's anonymous, okay? I get that. I really do. And I love each and every one of you. There's nobody who loves my anonymous than me, okay? But I really need only people who are willing, and I understand if you're not willing, okay? But only people who are willing to give a real name and their real address. We're not going to be sending the judge any letters from silly hacker names or just plain anonymous. We just can't, guys. So, and I'll understand if you're not willing. It's the federal government. Hey, I get it, okay? So if you're not willing to do that, but please use your real name and your real address. And the judge's name that you want to address the letter to is the Honorable Labson Freeman. And so, obviously, be polite. It's a judge, okay, guys? So try to make your points and say your piece, but also try to remember that this lady holds my fate in her hands. So try to be civil and polite about it. This next instruction, write about how you know me. Now, that's different for all of you, okay? Some of you know me in a very deeply personal way. Some of you know me from associating with me strictly online. And some of you don't really know me at all, okay? But you've been following me, and you've read my books, and you've supported me. So be clear about that. Be clear in the letter how you. That's okay. That if you're not a deeply personal friend, I still love you. Just be honest about how it is you know me. The next part is write about what qualities that you admire about me. What reasons are there to grant mercy to me? What things have I done that have impressed you? Causes that I've stood up for that you have also stood up for. Maybe we've protested together on certain issues. So, and you go on at length about that. The next thing and the last thing, close your letter out with this. And I ask you that you close the letter with this, because it's the most important part, is to state clearly exactly what you're asking of the judge. And specifically, what we're asking for is time served and my immediate release from custody. And so that's how you would close out the letter. Please sign with a signature. You can type it. Typing is really cool. A lot of you have the ability to make it look really nice. Typing is the optimum choice for crafting it. But if you want to make it handwritten, just make sure it's really legible so the judge can read it. She'll probably be reading a fair amount of these. Try to be as legible as you can, and then send the letter to my attorney and his address is in the description below. Look, everyone, this is it. As I said before, this is your chance to really step into this fight. Now, linked below, also linked in the description below, is my mitigation letter, the letter that I wrote to the judge. Now, there's a number of reasons why I want all of you to read this letter. Because, one, it will give you ideas and perhaps inspire you on writing your own mitigation letters. But more importantly, I lay out in great detail exactly what we're fighting for here and what the cause is. I have not shirked from that, guys. I am not back down from why these points are important, why our right to protest online is at stake, and why that's important, and why we're counting on this judge to preserve that right. I really want to, not only because it can inspire your own letters, but because it's important. I want you to know, guys, what we're standing up for, and that I'm not backing down even in this most critical moment of the sentencing phase. Thank you all so much for doing this. Thank you for becoming a part of this battle, and I look forward to reading all of your letters. Jay will make sure that I get copies of them. I love you all so much. This battle is almost done. I'll be tweeting again and talking to you all just like the old days. So I love you all so much, and thank you. And yeah.